Game from Black Templars Studio, and this is Tom, and with me is Daryl again.
Hello.
We just got to go playing a kind of a fun game of 1750 points, nothing too well thought out, I suppose, but just to have a bit of a laugh, try a couple of games today if we can. And this is Daryl's Chaos Space Marine Force. You just want to run this by this over here?
So this is my Alpha Legion with a bit of Zench trickery jogged in. So we have the Thousand Suns, 10 with Aspiring Sorcerer.
Yeah.
And instead we have the Chaos Knight Errant. So it's my first try at the new Forge Rod rules for the Chaos Knights. Demon Prince of Zench, he's just sat in a fancy piece of scenery at the moment.
Flying in the air, it's quite nice.
He's got the Murder Sword, Wings and Power Armour.
And it's down here.
Chaos Land Raider with Warflame Gargoyles and Havoc Launcher.
Okay.
Over there we've got the Chaos Decimator engine from Forge World, Butcher Cannon and Siege Claw.
And just in front of those.
We're running the Ferrum Dreadnought from the War Machines of Lost and Damned, so see how that goes. It's first time using the Forge World rules for it.
And finally,
Chaos Predator, Auto Cannon, 2 las cannons.
that's very good. And then I'm just going to literally walk straight over here to show you my army, which is my Black Templars again. I know people are probably getting bored of them, but it's something I've got the most painted of. So got here two Crusader squads, both arms exactly the same. So we've got, I'll show you one of them. We've got the Power Fist, Melter Gun and Power Axe with a Sword Brother wielding the Power Axe. And they're being led by Emperor Champion. And then we have a las cannon Predator, basically all las cannons on there. And then on the back row here we have 2 ironclad dreadnoughts, both with hunter killer missiles and iron assault launchers. One has got the seismic hammer and a power fist, both armed with flamers, and the other one has got the hurricane bolters and the seismic hammer. And then we've got a Dorado, which is armed with the twin-linked torso cannons and the Alias missile launcher on top. Ooh, just noticed. Spin that around. Then we've got a Contemptor here with a Keris assault cannon, hand flamer with chainsword. And in front we've got a squadron of standard dreadnoughts, 2 assault cannons and one with a melter gun. Multi-melter I should say. And that is my 1750 points of Black Templars, which is bound. Okay, and we'll be back in a minute to talk about the game setup and objectives. Okay, so just about to start turn 1, but before we do, let's go through the mission and stuff. So we're doing claims and control from tactical objectives. So basically that's the one where you start with 3 objectives, which are like those ones here, we'll go for them in a second. And you draw up to 3 at the beginning of each turn. The objectives are here. So we've got objective number 1 there, got number 2 there, got number 3 over there. And then I think we're moving over here to the other, we've got 4 just here on this tower here. Got objective 5 up the top there. And objective 6 just hiding down behind there. There's no night fighting because we rolled for it and it didn't happen. So this is going to be Daryl's first turn coming up. However, he's just going to quickly run through his objectives with me to show you what he's got. So we've got Assassinate, Secure Objective 2, and Secure Objective 5. And
what we're going to do to represent the Demon Prince flying. Whenever he's on that,
when he's on the base there,
he's
he'll
up
be flying, and when he's not, he's just hovering like so on the ground. So this is now going to be Daryl's turn 1 for movement, and off you go. Okay, at the end of Daryl's Alpha Legion's turn 1. Movement phase, sorry, pardon me. Essentially everything's moved up, so Demon Prince is now here and it was over there.
So it's flying over there?
Land Raider's just moved up from the corner into there, and all this has just moved from the outer edges coming in to here, and the Thousand Suns have stayed put, so now we're doing Psychic and Shooting for Chaos Space Marines. Okay, so still on turn 1 for the Chaos team, and essentially it was the shooting phase, so if we start from... I don't think psychic-wise didn't do anything, did he? He got shrouding, and but it was denied on this squad here for the psychic shriek. Yeah. And then Land Raider shot it.
Shot at the ironclad.
Hit it.
It's got
cover save from it. Yeah. And then Decimator engine fired its Butcher Cannon.
Butcher Cannon. The Marines did a wound.
Killed 1. Yeah, 1. And then the las cannon Predator over there.
I believe that
took the
assault
cannon off the left-hand dreadnought here, and then your dreadnought. I think they did the same. So I think fired and got a save, didn't it?
You got the intervening cover.
Yeah, intervening cover save for the dread here. This fired its melter cannon at the central dreadnought
Immobilised.
and immobilised it, unfortunately. But hey ho. However, I think that is the end of it.
That was it.
So the only thing that Daryl did was discard one of his cards, which was the
Capital Objective 5.
which is up on top there because he doesn't think he's going to be able to get up there anytime soon.
Not got much round there.
No. So it is now over to Black Templars, turn 1. So here we are, the start of my turn of Black Templar. So I've drawn Supremacy, Security 6, and for the Emperor. So now I'm just going to do my movement, then I'll be back. Okay, Black Templar movement phase. So these two dreadnoughts moved up, obviously that one's immobilised. This stayed put, this stayed put. These moved up, and the Crusader squad moved up as well. And this squad moved off to the left here, and the Contemptor moved up as well. So now we'll go to my shooting phases. I have no Psychic. Okay, so an unusual Black Templar shooting phase in the fact that actually something happened for a change. Essentially the Contemptor here shot his Chaos Assault cannon at the Demon Prince and forced a grounding test after taking a wound off as well, and actually grounded it and took 2 wounds off it, and then the squad next to it shot all their bolt pistols at it and took another wound off it. So it's down to 1 wound. Interesting. Over here, the 2 Ironclad dreadnoughts used their Hunter Killer missiles. That's the one that had 4 of them between them, and fired them all at their Decimator engine and took 2 hull points off. And I think it was the las cannon, wasn't it, on here that took the 1 hull point off the Imperial Knight, or the Chaos Knight, I should say. So now we're going into the assault phase, which I didn't think I'd be saying. Okay, so to end a very weird first turn, the Content Dreadnought got the charge off in the end, which is good, and killed it with Hammer of Wrath. So got a HQ Slay the Warlord kill, and also I got for the Emperor, which is basically get a successful charge on my turn. So I managed to get 2, which points out. Other than that, nothing else is in range. The squad here did try to charge, but they failed by 1 inch. So I am going to take for the Emperor card, Slay the Warlord, and I'm going to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of Objective 6 because it's all the way over in that corner over there, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get there in the game. So I'm just going to jump that over there. Now we're going on to Chaos turn 2. Okay, so it's Chaos turn 2. And Daryl drew Big Game Hunter, which is obviously quite possible because there's lots of vehicles on the board. So you may even get the D3 option on there if you're lucky.
Maybe, maybe.
So the Chaos Knight just moved up around the corner here, yeah?
Yep.
And Decimator Engine moved up.
Forward.
Did that move up as well?
Yeah, move forward, and just moved over there.
And that moved over there. So nothing major really.
Nothing too major. Thousands staying put at the moment.
Okay. Fine, and on to your shooting phase. You got any psychic left, or just
nothing in range? I don't think.
Okay.
So
just shooting, really. So okay, so chaos shooting. So Decimator Engine shot at the squad here and killed 1 Marine. I think the Land Raider tried to shoot at the. Was it the Ironclad?
Yeah, the Ordinary.
Oh, so the Ordinary, but didn't. I think it got a save on that again through intervening models, unfortunately. And then the Knight shot here and killed the front dreadnought and is about to, I think, assault the fat dreadnought.
Good try.
Yeah. So see what happens in the assault phase. Okay, so Chaos's assault phase. So Decimator Engine charged into these guys. They actually failed a leadership and ran off, and he couldn't quite catch them, so they're now out of combat. The Knight attempted to charge the immobilised dreadnought there, but didn't get to it, and Daryl ended up achieving the Big Game Hunter objective. And now it is my turn, correct? Yeah, all done?
All done.
Brilliant. Okay. See you in a minute for Templars turn 3. Turn 2, rather. Okay, so Black Templar turn 2. I drew Security Objective 1 and Security Objective 4, and my movement phase consisted of moving the Contemptor around that corner to go towards the Land Raider. The 2 Ironclads moving up to deal with Decimator Engine. This squad attempted to move towards the Objective 1, which is over there, but they fluffed their difficult terrain roll and rolled a 2. This Dreadnought can't move, and these 2, the Predator and the Dorado, stayed put for this turn. So now we're going on to the shooting phase. So my turn 2 shooting for Black Templar. Contemptor shot at the Land Raider, hit loads of times but didn't actually do anything. These guys weren't in range or anything to shoot. The 2 Ironclads didn't have anything to shoot. They tried to run in their phase but got a 2-inch run, so they've really moved absolutely nowhere. The multi-melter from this Dreadnought here shot at the Chaos Knight and actually managed to get a pen and then a D3 on it as well, so he took 2 hull points off it. Then these 2 units here, the Dorado and the Predator, shot everything and didn't actually do anything in the end. So now we're on to the assault phase. So at the end of the Black Templar turn to assault phase, the Templar ran in, punched it once, and then he hit once as well, and basically mobilised it. So yeah, that's fair enough. And then 2 Ironclad ran to play with the Decimator engine, killed it, but didn't explode it unfortunately, so it could potentially get back up. Other than that, that is the assault phase done, and I don't think I actually got any objectives unfortunately. So I was too far away from, unless, no, that's out of range, so no. So we're moving on to Chaos turn 3 for Daryl. Okay. First of all, this is towards turn 2 for Chaos, but sorry, my turn 3 for Chaos, movement phase. Daryl did roll for his Decimator to get back up. It did not, but it hasn't exploded either, so it's just there, waiting again another turn. The Dreadnought moved back because I believe you drew Line Breaker in your last set.
No, not Line Breaker.
No, sorry, Hold the Line.
I've drawn 3 new cards. I've got Hold the Line.
Yep.
No Prisoners, destroy a whole unit in shooting phase, and Blood and Guts, destroy a whole unit in the assault phase.
Fine.
It's all on the Knight.
Yeah, so the Knight basically moved up here to try and do some damage in this particular area, which should hopefully do something. So.
Wait and see.
So now we'll go to the shooting phase. Okay, so the assault phase.
Shooting first.
Sorry, shooting phase. As you can tell, I'm, for some reason my brain has decided to detach itself from my mouth today. We've had the shooting phase, so Daryl's now going to go through his shooting phase, starting from the.
Basically, the Chaos Gods are not with me, so nothing.
Nothing. He shot that the Ironclad didn't get anything.
Nothing.
He shot there, the Ironclad didn't get anything, and nothing.
A hull point.
Well, sorry, a hull point. Yes. Then.
This is where the only real stuff happened. Fired the thermal cannon over here, moved across to the top of the Dreadnought. Dreadnought exploded. Guy got killed. And it exploded.
But you did get a point for the unit kill.
I did, which is what I was after.
And then
we've
heavy stubbered that, and you're about to charge it.
That's right.
So we can do that live.
Do it live? Oh.
Did you already roll for this, by the way?
No. I don't think that's good.
No. So the Knight has decided that he just wanted to stay in the open. And not do anything for another phase. So we're now moving on to Black Templar turn 3.
Chaos Gods hate me.
Okay, so Templar turn 3. Movement phase. Contemptor stays still because it's in combat anyway. These just reposition themselves to get near the objective and point towards the direction where the lattice cannons are coming from. This Crusader squad moved up because they're going to try and secure objective 1 over there. Other than that, we're just getting ready to shoot. So, see you in a second. Okay, so just to recap my turn 3 shooting phase. These 2 wonderful shooting Goliaths on the end of the board here shot at the Knight and did 1 hull point's worth of damage, and he saved 2.
2 saves.
2 saves. So he's sitting on 1 hull point at the moment.
Maybe the Chaos Gods haven't abandoned him?
Not just yet, anyway. The Crusader squad just ran around just to get sort of in range of objectives, so they've got objectives secured, so they actually hold that one now. That did shoot its character assault cannon at it, the Land Raider, but didn't do anything in the end. So we are now moving on to the assault phase. So at the end of my assault phase for turn 3, Contender finished off the Land Raider properly. It actually exploded. That was the only assault I had. So at the end of that turn, I managed to secure objective 1 using my Crusader squad. It's got objective secured. And I also managed to get supremacy because I hold 3 objectives and you only hold 1 at the moment. Correct? Yeah. So I scored 2 objectives there, and now we're moving into Chaos turn 4. Okay, Chaos turn 4. See, I'm a turn behind now. This is bizarre. Movement phase. The knight moved up to.
It keeps stomping on.
It just doesn't want to stop moving. It's just like a train's going to walk off the board at the end of this turn. Decimator engine actually got up. So it's sitting there with a nice target at the rear of my armour of my ironclads, and everything else stayed put. So moving on to shooting phase.
Indeed.
Okay, we have a slightly happier Chaos player now. On the grounds that his Decimator engine came back, shot 2 of them in the back, killed 1, and then the 2 las cannon, Predator and the Dreadnought, killed the other one. So that's all them done. 1,000 Suns opened up on them on the Crusader squad and killed 1. And the Knight shot his Melter Cannon at that and took a whole one off and made it so that it is snap firing. Other than that, I think that is it, correct?
Yep, that's it.
So we're moving on to Assault phase. Do you want to roll the...
Do it live again if you only got the one assault. It's going for the Predator. Oh, that's a bit healthier.
I think, yeah, in there.
Yep. Right.
We're going to roll the combat live as well because we've only got one combat only, haven't we?
Yeah,
so,
let's do it live. So, Knight attacks.
Well, you get 3 base, I think, then you have 4 for charging. And did you need corn or was it?
No, this one went unmarked.
Oh, okay, unmarked.
50 points for a mark. It's good, but it's expensive.
Fine, here goes the result. So, he's 3 near misses. And 1 result which is going to kill it. So,
D3.
D3.
So
that's gone. It's gone.
But it's just wrecked.
It's just wrecked, fine.
I'll take
that's
that.
The end of the Chaos turn 4. So moving on to Templar. Did you get any objectives during that?
I did. I scored objective number 4.
Yep.
And destroy a unit in the assault phase.
Job done. So 2 more. Fine. So now for Templars turn 4. So Templar turn 4 movement phase. Crusader squad moved up here to try and get a slight bead on the back armour. Apparently it could be 11 apparently.
We're 11.
It is 11, so only the Melted Gun can do anything there. The Contemptor Dreadnought moved down the hill again to come towards the Decimator engine. The Dorado moved off a bit just to give that at least a small chance of getting away, which isn't going to happen unless he kills it. And they went to ground, so they're stuck there for the moment. So now on to shooting. So Templar, turn 4 shooting. The Contemptor shot the Decimator and killed it again. I'm sure it's going to get up again just to be annoying. Which actually got me Big Game Hunter. However, down here, the Dorado then shot at the Super Heavy Knight and killed that. So that upgraded it to a D3, which I actually got 3 victory points on, which is very nice. So at the moment, the game stands at 5 to 6 to me at the moment.
That's right.
So we're now on to Chaos turn 6 and probably the final turn, I reckon.
Chaos turn 5.
Turn 5, sorry. Probably the final turn if we don't roll. So over to you, Darryl. Okay, so Darryl's turn 5, which we did the whole turn because it was only a few things doing it. So basically all the las cannons from those 2 vehicles shot at this Dreadnought and managed to take off 1 whole point. And 1,000 Suns shot at this unit of Crusaders and took 1 away. They also stayed put on objective and scored objective 4. So the game is now at 6-6.
That's right.
Yeah, and also the Decimator engine did not get up.
Did not get back up this time.
So now we go to my turn 5. Okay, so turn 5. The Dreadnought Contemptor one ran up. He moved 6, then ran for 4, just to try and get line breaker in case the game ended. The Dorado shot at the Predator and took 2 whole points off with varying weapons. And this Dreadnought shot at the Dreadnought there and took 1 whole point off as well with a glancing hit. Other than that, this Crusader squad moved up and this one stayed put. So now we're just going to see if the game continues and then we will do a recap. Okay, we rolled a 1, so the game stops there. So actually, it was quite a close game in the end. Ended up at 7-6. Right. To me. Essentially, I got Slay the Warlord and Line Breaker because of that Contemptor very, very at the last moment getting in and getting that. I got 3 points for my Big Game Hunter, Got 1 point for the Emperor, 1 point for Supremacy, and 1 point for Secure the Jet. And Daryl got
Big Game Hunter, no prisoners, hold the line, secure objective 4, blood and guts, and secure objective 4.
So all in all, it was an interesting game. I think my man of the match will probably be the Contender Dreadnought, just for the sheer luck it's had in the entire game.
Demon Prince and a Land Raider to it.
Yeah, it's not too bad, and it managed to get the winning point in the game. So, did you have anything?
Yeah, I think definitely the Knight.
The Knight did alright. It was
forwards,
walking through and did a few bit of damage. So
from one side of the board to the next.
yeah, not bad. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the game. We'll be doing another one hopefully shortly. But other than that, until next time, take care.